Canada just can't figure it out. No matter how much time passes, no matter how many controversies happen, no matter how much nose candy Justin Trudeau goes through, we still can't figure it out. The House Speaker, right, the new one, not the one that brought the Nazi in, but the new one, they replaced the Nazi guy with somebody else who seems to be still quite corrupt, just proved to all of Canada and the entire world today that he is indeed extremely corrupt. Before question period starts, there's a schedule, okay? The government is supposed to stick to the schedule, not like London buses or trains, but they're supposed to do their best. And the government didn't do that. So question period every single day is supposed to start at 2:15, no later than 2:15 Eastern Standard Time. Obviously PM, not AM. That would be very sadistic. The House Speaker, before question period started, had a speech to make that was unscheduled. His own, like, hey guys, hold on here. I have a few words to say. It was a bunch of nonsense, but we're going to take a look at it because it got rebutted by the Conservative Party where they actually quoted the book, like the one book that has all the rules in it. They quoted the freaking book and they became some sort of dick measuring contest. It got out of control and it just turned into this insane charade where he was filibustering for like 25 minutes, it seems like, and we don't know why. At least we don't know yet. It's too early to tell. So I want to encourage you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this. You're going to hear me screaming a lot because I'm going to show you a clip of when I was live streaming it on my second channel, House of Canada, where I live stream every single question period. So I will be in the bottom right corner of the screen. And yeah, my throat hurts after this one, but not as much as Justin Trudeau's throat hurts after he meets with Jagmeet behind closed doors. Am I right? All right. So before we get into it, I encourage you to give a like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And let's get the show on the road.
As promised, before the break week, the Speaker would like to make a statement about order and decorum in the House.
Après 8 ans de ce gouvernement, le taux d'inflation.
After 8 years with this government, inflation is the highest it's ever been in Quebec.
They cut it. They cut the feed. They interrupted him.
The honourable member, you'll have an opportunity to start with oral questions once I just make this statement to the House.
Oh.
Question period will follow immediately after this statement.
Question period.
Whoa. Whoa, they keep cutting the feed. There's some craziness going on. Uh-oh.
Jeremy? May I ask the honourable member, please, to take his seat for a moment while I consult with the table.
Pierre's not doing it. Pierre's still standing. Pierre is still standing despite being asked by the House Speaker to take a seat. He is ready. He's taking a sip of water. That's the sound he just made.
So, colleagues.
That's the face of someone who just messed up.
The Speaker has the choice as to when to start question period. There will be a full question period that will follow after this declaration from the Speaker. It's important for us to make this declaration.
I guarantee it's all the Liberals that are clapping right now. None of the Conservatives. Did you hear a Conservative MP saying that just a bunch of clowns?
Point of order. The Honourable House Leader from the Opposition.
Just like to remind the Chair of Standing Order 5A, time for statements by members, oral questions, orders of the day. At 2 p.m. on Mondays, not later than 2:15 p.m., as the case may be, oral questions shall be taken up. Not may be taken up, shall be taken up. It's well past 2:15, Mr. Speaker.
Well past 2:15. Sit your ass down, Speaker. Sit your ass down and do your job. I love the fact that he literally took the book off of the main table and quoted the actual legislation. Oh, man. Conservatives are not messing around. They cut the audio. They don't want us to hear what's going on. Oh, and it's back now.
After consultation with the table, it is important for members to understand that we have dérogé.
It's a dick measuring contest now.
That we have moved away from starting exactly on time.
Le président, la présidence va faire cette déclaration.
The Speaker will make a statement.
Oh!
It's my intention to make this a habit.
You make a statement after then.
But according to the standing orders, I do have the opportunity of starting oral questions after my statement.
The honourable member from Regina.
The Speaker ought to know when rules are not followed, when there is a derogation from a rule, when that is pointed out to the Speaker.
Oh my God,
then
this is so good.
The rules. These standing orders are the property of the House. It's up to the House to decide when we're not going to follow a rule or when we're going to change a rule. This is a standing order that the House has adopted. You are a servant of the House. You should follow the standing order.
Wow, man. Andrew Scheer, he must be a lawyer or something. This is fantastic. I love the fact that they're not putting up with this bullshit, even from the House Speaker.
I'd like to thank the honourable member from Regina Capel for pointing out that
He's not going to back down.
indeed he is correct. There are written standing orders. However, there is a long tradition in this House that the Speaker has the ability to making sure. Can I ask the honourable member to please allow me to finish as I have the floor at this time? I'll be happy to recognize the honourable member for a point of order. It is really important that we understand that the Speaker does have this ability to make a statement. We will have full oral questions at the end of this statement from the Speaker. It is an important message, which I think members would appreciate hearing, because it gives an indication as to how the Speaker is going to be proceeding in the months and years to follow.
Wow.
Colleagues,
You do not have the right to do that, Speaker.
comme elle l'avait promis avant la
Oh, he's just
As promised,
overriding.
Constituency Week.
order, the honourable member from Carleton.
Every day in this House, the
Fight it.
opposition has
Fight it.
the occasion to respond to the actions of and hold the government accountable for its actions on behalf of Canadians. That happens at 2:15 every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That is not a may, that is not a possible, that is a shall. There is nothing in the clause that creates question period in the standing orders that allows the Speaker to arbitrarily change the time in order to give a speech. I will note that the Speaker has a plethora of occasions to stand on his feet and make any point he wants or any declaration he likes. He does not need to do it in the middle of the sacred period during which we hold the government to account. Now, I see, no, if I'm Mr. Speaker, if I may, this is the first time in all of my years here that I have seen a Speaker interrupt question period to make a speech. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. And I furthermore, the fact that you've risen to your feet in order to impose apparently a series of guidelines that are not approved by the Board of the Internal Economy or voted on by the House of Commons, and that you're doing it in violation of one of the existing rules that is already in place, suggests a very serious and unusual departure from the normal way in which Parliament exists. The government is here to serve Parliament, not the other way around. We ask that you allow us to proceed with question period and you make your statement.
Now it's about whoever backs down loses. Oh, yeah. How are you going to get out of this one, Speaker? How are you going to get out of this one? Things are by the book for a reason. Feelings do not supersede facts. And the fact is, things start on time in the House. And there is a tradition. There's legislation to back this up. This is very exciting in like the most nerdy way, of course. I can't believe I'm getting excited about a delay in question period. Oh my God. But it's very exciting.
I'd like to thank the honourable member for Carleton for his intervention. I would like to inform the House, though, this is not the first time that the Speaker has interrupted the proceedings to make a statement from the chair between the point of SO31s and oral.
House Speaker's not backing down.
Colleagues, so that everybody can understand this very clearly, my immediate predecessor, for example, has done this at least on 2 occasions. It also has been done by speakers in the past. I'm going to continue with this statement. I think it's important for all members to understand this, and I'd like to reassure the member from Carleton and all members that there are going to be no new standing orders that would require the approval of you members. But we're talking about, I invite you to listen to this statement.
No, don't let him.
I invite you to listen to this.
Do not let him.
In order to be able to improve order and decorum in this House.
Point of order. He's doing a point of order. Oh, he doesn't care. He's just going for it.
Week. The chair would like to make a statement on order and decorum.
He doesn't care. He's breaking all the rules, and he's just going for it.
In a very simple way. Order and decorum are signs of respect for each other and for the institution.
Wow.
Respect, which is necessary for productive debate in a deliberative assembly.
Which you are not respecting and blocking productive debate.
Fundamental to Parliament's ability to fulfill its constitutional role.
I decided to stand for Speaker because in the 8 years that I've been a member, and prior to that as a keen follower of parliamentary proceedings, I've noticed a deterioration in the collective decorum in this place. It is important to note that this deterioration was not inevitable. It is not.
Drop an L in the chat, everybody. Drop a big fat L in the chat for the House Speaker.
Choose to conduct ourselves differently. I suspected other members felt the same way, and during the many discussions,
he's shaking. Look at his piece of paper.
From all sides of the House,
it's shaking.
Confirmed this feeling. Decorum and disorder was the one issue that was most often mentioned to me in the one-on-one exchanges that I had, and not just in passing.
2 hours later.
Courteous and respectful manner. In particular, members are expected to address each other through the chair and to avoid making any offensive or disruptive remarks.
Point of order from the Conservative bench. Whoa! You can't put your finger up like that!
Directly, that a colleague is a liar.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
Is unacceptable.
There's yelling. Point of order. He put his finger up again.
The honourable member.
Conservatives should 100% walk out. This is so illegal.
Has raising a point of order.
I would usually ask if this was a filibuster, but for the purposes of planning, I'm wondering if the Speaker might indicate to the House how long he expects to continue.
We've never seen this ever, guys. This is insane. We're watching history.
It's not a point of order, first, thank you. But I will let members know that it will continue for the time that it will take. It shouldn't be too long.
That's a crock of shit. He must be stalling for Trudeau to show up or something. This is a crock. Do another point of order, filibuster it, and then walk out. If the House Speaker does not respect the long-standing traditions of our parliamentary system, then neither should the opposition.
And where views are strongly held and vigorously defended. While the chair must allow the widest range of individual expression possible, members are expected to be mindful of their words and behaviors within the realm of what would be considered parliamentary. All the chair occupants will work collectively to ensure that the rules of order and decorum are respected, applied consistently, and to the same standards. As another one of my predecessors, the member for Regina Capel stated on December 12th, 2012.
What the fuck is he doing?
215 and 13,216 of debates.
I'd like to thank my mother for
Ask a speaker.
consummating our marriage back in 1939. Who gives a fuck about your life story, Fergus? Do your damn job.
That members enjoy. The chair tries to ensure that our rules are adhered to in a way that encourages mutual respect.
Bro, this guy has a full,
Recognize
like,
that
50,000 word essay.
self-discipline to maintain order and to foster decorum. My authority to enforce the rules depends on the cooperation of the House. Our electors expect all members to make greater efforts to curb disorder and unruly behavior. So I urge all members to reflect on how best to return to the House to the convivial, cooperative atmosphere I know all of us would prefer. Unquote.
Oh my God!
And the broad privilege.
If you're feeling frustrated, good.
Efforts in comporting their
Good. Fuel that frustration and have conversations with people about how fucking stupid
Following issues
our liberal government is.
be addressed. First, excessive, disruptive, and loud heckling.
Like what you're doing right now!
Occasional heckling has always been a part of our proceedings, and a light-hearted or clever comment will often enhance debate rather.
What are we watching?
However, excessive interruptions must be curtailed.
Like what you're doing right now, dude! What the fuck?
second.
We shall not interrupt the fucking House while interrupting the House!
Are expressed in provocative terms, leading to tense
Fuck it, I'm going to get a coffee.
harm the necessary collegiality for our work.
2 hours later.
I will continue my discussions with individual members as well as with House officers.
Bro, Macbeth ran out of fucking air before the speaker did! What is happening?
Je remercie les députés.
I thank all members for their attention and invite them to
We're about to see a Dylan Dennis Logan Paul bench brawl here. Holy fuck!
that members are always free to come and see me if they wish to discuss the matter further.
Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you want to support the channel financially, you can do so by checking out the merch shop linked right up there. Or if you want to do something for free, which is also absolutely acceptable and highly encouraged, you can subscribe right there. If you want to continue watching videos like this, you can do so by clicking or tapping right there to watch the next upcoming video. And if you want to watch a little bit of different content, but also Canadian stuff, you can do so by clicking right up there. That's my second channel, House of Canada, also known as the House of Commons Highlights. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.